please ignore the fact that my hair is wet. I just got out of the shower. And it has been a while since I last uploaded. Like, post-production me put up the last time I uploaded the video. It's been too long. So, I'm trying to get back into making videos. It's just, things have been really crazy for me. I'm not gonna explain that. I'm making this video about a game. And that game is Metal Gear Solid 1. It is one of the most important and greatest video games, popularizing the stealth genre, use of cinematic in-engine cutscenes, and it's been praised for its voice acting and its fourth wall-breaking moments. But we're not gonna focus on all of that. I am making this video to answer a question that literally nobody asked. Can you beat Metal Gear Solid 1 with a racing wheel setup? This is my Thrustmaster T128 that I originally bought so that I could play Gran Turismo with it, until I had the idea for this video. It is what I will be using for this challenge. For this challenge, I will be utilizing the DuckStation emulator, so then it can read the inputs from my controller. And since I'm using an emulator, I will also be utilizing save states. Now that might seem controversial to you, but I value my mental health. And saving my state, as opposed to saving my save file, it allows me to save at whatever point I want and completely avoid load times, instead of relying on mailing to save only my progress at checkpoints. I can continue my progress at whatever point I want if I get a game over. A couple of rules for this challenge are no major glitches and no game-breaking exploits. I will be using any exploits that are part of the game's mechanics, like respawning certain items in different areas so then I can get more items. And another rule is no use of the digital pad, at least for wandering around. In the beginning of the challenge, I didn't think that it would become a problem, but then I found myself using it whenever I would select items and weapons. But throughout the entire challenge, I did not use it for movement or anything like that. And with that being said, let's dive right in. Alright, let's get going. Now, bit of a confession, I did record this earlier, as of recording this thing. The audio was unbalanced, so I had to adjust it. But it should be good now, so I'm just gonna start from the beginning. But one thing I will tell you is that it is hard. It is very hard. Something that happened a lot at the beginning of the challenge is that I kept getting the control function all mixed up. And so like my brain would like think, oh, I'm in front of like a wheel and some pedals. This must be a driving sim. And how the left and right controls work is I have to turn the wheel in one direction and I just start going. Side note, I had to turn the wheel a whole 180 degrees in one direction for it to register in DuckStation. But I would later fix this. My brain kept thinking that I would have to turn it into the direction and then press on one of the pedals, and that's what kept messing me up a bunch. But I eventually get used to it. And at this part, I actually end up getting spotted, and I'm still embarrassed about that. Go, just go for it, just go for it. I can't believe I freaking died at the first section! But don't worry, I make it through after another fail. There we go! Oh my gosh, that should not have taken as long as it had. Moving on to the helipad, there are two items that I need to get here. And that's a box of chaff grenades, which I can find directly on the helipad. For those who don't know, chaff grenades disable electronic devices, but they also disable the radar. And the SOCOM pistol, which I can find in a truck. Now, during my first recording, I actually got spotted while trying to get the chaff grenades. I try to avoid the spotlights again, but ultimately I mess it up. And then I try to make a beeline straight for one of the air ducts, so then I can get inside the hangar. Go! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Go! 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 In here! In here! In here! In here! In here! Go this way! Out of sight, out of mind. Fudge, fudge. Okay, let me get my rations and go. I don't care if I go across the helipad. No! Oh, I forgot about that. There's another entry point, but I don't want to use that. Okay. Okay, the other entry point it is. Other entry. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Oh! Not really much happens when I'm in the air ducts, so from this point forward, they will be skipped. The only thing I really did was look for rations and, you know, try to activate little scenes and stuff like that. There's no danger or anything like that. It's just literally going around in the vents. There's really nothing to show here for the purposes of this video. There's nothing for me to grab in the hangar because I don't have the security cards yet, so I head straight for the DARPA chief. And while trying to get the elevator open, the colonel calls me twice and almost gets me spotted, so I'm going to show you that clip right now because I think you'll get a laugh out of it.
Snake, use the elevator to move.
I don't want to get spotted! How? Getting to the DARPA chief was pretty straightforward because there's no guards and I just have to crawl through a vent just to get to him. And something I forgot to mention in the beginning is that the only alerts that will go towards the alert counter are the alerts that I cause. Any alerts that are meant to happen or are scripted will not count towards the alert counter. Once the DARPA chief suffers from his heart attack and Meryl sets us free while in her disguise, we come across our first encounter with a bunch of genome soldiers storming the room. This is where I actually struggled during the first recording, requiring many attempts before I was able to complete it. But in this one, I actually managed to pull it off in one go. Okay, this part I'm gonna save my stay because I remember I struggled here. Come on. I guess I can get him right here. Never mind. After the encounter and now having a level 1 security card in my possession, I head back up to the hangar to get some supplies and to also acquire a couple of items, those being the cardboard box, thermal goggles, and the suppressor for the SOCOM. And then after that, I head down to the armory to get some more supplies and to also stock up on C4. So then I can access the boss fight with Revolver Ocelot. Now that was a major roadblock for me. So much so that I thought I hit an impossible barrier. How his AI works is that he will shoot you from the opposite end of the room from where you are at. So if you're at the top right, he's at the bottom left. He will always move if you try to get close to him, but he doesn't move when he's reloading. And I tried to use that against him, which didn't work out as much. Okay, now I'm definitely gonna save a stay here. Alright, here we go, Revolver Ocelot. Ah, shoot, ah, shoot. This is gonna be really hard.
You better hurry up, the old man.
Okay, I got him. Oh!
You want to settle this? I love the smell.
Okay, get him when he's reloading. What the How? I actually had to take a break during this time because the more attempts that I failed at, the angrier I got. And I needed to step back, take a breather, and then I was ready to go back in. And after my break, I went into the settings of DuckStation and I set the analog sensitivity all the way to max, which gave me less than 90 degrees of turning the wheel in whatever direction for the input to register, which made navigating around the game a lot easier. That is significantly better. Like, I don't even know why I didn't do this earlier. No!
You idiot!
And then after so many attempts, this happened. Yeah! Oh, jeez! I cheesed it! I cheesed it!
Same code as the boss. It's been a long
Whoa!
time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up.
Screw you, Ocelot!
My hand!
Whoa! I found a spot where I could shoot him, he stood still, and it completely avoided Baker. Granted, he also had a clear shot of me as well, and I was taking damage, so it was a matter of getting as many shots in as I could. After Baker suffers the same fate as the DARPA chief, we head back out and call Meryl so then she can unlock the big door that leads out to the snowfield in the hangar. While we're in the hangar, we acquire a few more items before heading out. Now, I embarrassingly set off the lasers in this segment, so I'll show that, but on the second try, I managed to go through by just walking straight and not stopping to look at the lasers, which I am very impressed of myself for doing. I could have went. Wait! Okay. By the way, I clearly avoided that. What? Okay, I don't have a mine detector, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. Or I think the thermal goggles. Yeah. I think that's all the claymores in the area. Alright, tank. I honestly have no idea, because it requires the use of the chaffs. And I've only got like 3 of them. And then we gotta lob a grenade into it. So that it might be tricky to aim. It turned out to not be tricky at all, as I managed to do it in 1 attempt. Oh hey, got him! That totally missed. Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! Too easy! Before we get to Otacon, we first need to get the remote control missile launcher, so then we can take out the electrical box, electrifying the floor that leads to his room. Now, on the way to get the missile launcher, I actually end up getting spotted, but that was the only time, and then after that, I take out the electrical box, grab a gas mask in the gas room, and then we go off to go see Otacon and fight our next boss, the Cyborg Ninja, aka Gray Fox. Oh shoot, the fool came out of the bathroom. Hold on. So if this works.
What's that?
No! Gun it. Come on. Go, 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 go. Snake! So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the bathroom, dispatch of that one guy that's in there. And then I'm going to go in there, dispatch the other guy, and then move on with my day. Hey, buddy. Thank you for the bullets. Okay, now we're going to go in there and dispatch the other guy. What do you drop? Ration! Okay, I got the Nikta. Get the ammo. There we go. So now we got a bunch of tries. Okay, we're gonna have the Nikta equipped. And then we're just gonna let it rip. I'm gonna run out of ammo before I even get a chance. Just a heads up, at this point, I had to turn on a USB powered light so that you can see me better. Gonna save my state. Let's roll. Thank you for jumping to right where I need you to.
Hurt me more.
It's so hard to control. Ah! Yeah, no, I'm done.
That's good, Snake.
Get your butt over here.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and...
How? Okay. Whew. That's Gray Fox down.
I built
After defeating Gray Fox, we head back down to the second floor basement where we got the remote controlled missile launcher to meet up with Meryl and make our way to the next boss, Psycho Mantis. Now, normally how you defeat him easily is you unplug your controller and plug it into the second player slot, an option we do not have. But the developers were clever enough to implement another way to defeat him, and that's by shooting the statues on the left and right sides of the room. Now, I knew this, of course, but I didn't know that there were extra steps to activate it, and I ended up having to look it up after there's some game overs. Okay. Oh wait, did that do something? How am I supposed to defeat him? Okay, how am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to do this? I'm gonna have to look this up though. Shoot. Okay. I know what to do. So I just gotta keep calling the Colonel and just wait for him to mention the second controller.
I've got it. Use the controller port. Plug your controller into controller port 2. If you do that, he won't be able to read your mind.
Okay. There we go. And now we just reload back into it. And get up. There we go. Oh, it's working. It's working. Okay, I gotta make these shots. Yeah! Eat it, Mantis! Eat it! And now with Mantis out of the way, we have officially reached the halfway point. But it's only gonna get harder from here. Once we navigate through the wolf den, we come across an invisible minefield that Meryl thankfully guides us through. And then after that, we come across the second hardest boss fight in this challenge, Sniper Wolf.
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me. So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Careful. Be careful, Snake.
Before we face Sniper Wolf, we have to go all the way back to the armory to pick up the PSG-1 and pick up as many diazepam as we can along the way. Now what diazepam does is it stabilizes our aim when using a sniper rifle, which we're gonna need because it's an absolute nightmare to aim with the sniper rifle, regardless if we use diazepam or not. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to when we come back to Sniper Wolf with both items in hand. Okay, I'm gonna have the PSG-1 ready, so then I can have this equipped, and then I'll go out, and then I'll get it. Oh no! I'm out of ammo! A main thing that happened throughout all of my attempts is that I kept running out of rations, I kept running out of diazepam, and she just kept getting shots off me. And I also kept running out of ammo. And the effects of the diazepam only last for a short amount of time. So I began to feel like that it was going to be impossible. That this is where I would be defeated. But it was getting late, so I decided to save my state and then go to bed and then try again in the morning. Come on. Wrong one! Got her! Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. I got this. I got this. I don't got this, but we're gonna try anyway. Yeah! Yeah! F you, Wolf! F you! Sometimes in life, you just need a little rest. Moving on to the torture sequence, we can get one of two endings here. The first one being, if we submit to the torture, Meryl dies. If we endure it, Meryl lives. Now, I decided to go for the ending where Meryl lives. And it should have been easy. I know exactly what to do, and it is easy. But for some reason, my brain got mixed up with the controls again, and I end up messing it up a couple of times, and tragedy almost strikes. Store life.
How did you like that?
Dang it! I should have saved my...
Did it again. Sorry, boss.
No! 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 I forgot to save my state after. Remember how I said tragedy almost struck?
Snake, wouldn't now be a good time to save your mission? You haven't saved your mission in a long time anyway, right?
I'll save. And just like that, Mei Ling saved the challenge.
Snake, it's all up to you.
Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh, Mei Ling! Mei Ling! Oh, Mei Ling! Thank you, Mei Ling! Oh, Mei Ling, you are a blessing! To get out of the torture room, you need to call the Colonel and Otacon during your first break. And then during the second break, you call them again, and Otacon should come over to you and give you Sniper Wolf's handkerchief and some ketchup. What you do with the ketchup is you wait for the guard to go to the bathroom, and then you lie down on the ground and use it while it's equipped. When the guard comes back, he thinks you've bled out, and go investigate. And then once he opens that door, that's your chance to stand up, knock him out, and get out of there. That's where I messed up a couple of times, but eventually I got it right without knocking him out. No! Go, 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 go. What? Eat it, Johnny! After one last sweep for items in this area, we make our way to the communications tower. And on the way there, I use an exploit where I load into different areas to farm items that I'm going to need for later on. And also, I come up with an idea to map shortcuts for saving and loading states on buttons that I'm not using on the wheel. Which sounds like a good idea at first, but we'll have backlash later on. I wish I could put like a dedicated save state button on like the home controller or like the home button. I wonder if I can configure that in settings. Load, save. Okay, but I'm gonna have a backup save state. Slot 2. Creating that second save state actually saved me a couple of times because it's not connected to the shortcuts I just mapped. Now, once I cross... Yeah. That rope I'm gonna need. The stairwell chase proved to be more challenging than I was anticipating. What happens here is that you are being chased by genome soldiers going up and down the stairs. So you have to gun them down every chance you get. My original plan was just to keep running and holding down the X button so then I can aim and shoot at the same time. This did not work out so well. Something I learned over time is that I needed to keep a constant up and down rhythm with the pedals so then Snake wouldn't put his back up against anything. And I ended up getting multiple game overs. Come on, go, 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 go. Wait, what? Go, 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 go! Come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on, we're there, we're there. Yes! Oh, that was difficult. Getting down the tower was easy, but once we get down there, we have to cross a bridge. And at the end of it, there's a couple of guys waiting for us. So I figured the best course of action was to snipe them. That didn't work out so well. And I ended up causing a couple of alerts and getting a game over. So what I do is I hide in a little spot where they can't shoot me and get them with the remote control missile launcher. I probably shouldn't waste my ammo like that. Probably just dropped me right where, yeah, right where I came out the door. Oh, that got him. Ooh, we got a stinger. And now we come across our next challenging boss, the Hind D. Now how you defeat it is you use the stinger launcher that we picked up earlier. And you just keep locking on and shooting it every chance you get. Now this was challenging, yet again, due to aiming. But luckily, all I have to do is just line it up with the reticle once and it'll automatically lock on, and then I can immediately shoot, which I used to my advantage. And I came out on top with 0 deaths. Gotcha! Get out of here! And now we move on to the elevator fight with the invisible soldiers. Now this was harder than the Hind, but because my skills are getting better with the wheel, I only required 1 game over before completing it. I'm gonna equip the FAMAS. Dang it! Oh, thank gosh. On the way to the second fight with Sniper Wolf, I embarrassingly get a game over by a turret. Ah! And now we move on to our second encounter with Sniper Wolf. Now this one was more difficult than our previous encounter, because instead of her being on like this little platform that we can easily see and we don't have to look around as much, we have to almost go through the entire opposite end of the snowfield just to find her and then get her. And that proved to be very, very challenging. Now we gotta find her. Not that way. Oh, she got me. No, I got you! I got you! Throughout my attempts, I began to feel like that it was going to be impossible again. But what kept me going was if I was able to defeat her once, then I could do it again. And that's what kept me going. No! How? Oh, I shot you. I'm about to die. About to die. I can never prep fast enough. Yeah! Screw you, Wolf! Ooh! And with Sniper Wolf out of the way for good, we have completed Disc 1. But our journey's not over yet. We gotta work on Disc 2. And that's the end of Disc 1! Whew. Like many moments in this video, I have a couple of embarrassing game overs here, but that wasn't my main concern. It was the lack of items and resources that I had, making me worry a little, especially during the cargo lift fight scene. What?! I can't believe I just did that. At this point, I decided to give the farming exploit a shot, but that didn't work out so well. I got an idea. Ah! Oh! No. Come on, get back. Oh! Save. With them defeated, the end is in sight. We only have a few more bosses after this. Vulcan Raven, Metal Gear Rex, and Liquid Snake. Vulcan Raven is a bit of an odd one, but pretty easy. Frontal attacks don't work, so you're gonna have to attack from the back or surprise him. That's where the claymores come in, and also the remote control rocket launcher. Now before I went to go face him, I decided to head back to see if I could do some farming. And not only did I get an alert, I also got a game over. I'm not gonna show that though, I'm just gonna skip straight to Vulcan Raven. First. And then save. First things first, Claymore. Ooh, double hit, double hit, double hit, double hit. Oh! I fell for one of my traps. Got him! Oh, he is literally one shot. Oh, let's go. There it is. Metal Gear Rex. For this part, we're just gonna fast forward straight to when we activate Metal Gear Rex because it's just a bunch of walking around and backtracking. Now, how we activate Metal Gear Rex is earlier in the game, we are given a PAL card. Side note, I actually have these IRL. I bought these off some guy in Etsy. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to buy one as well. There's a trick behind the PAL card. It's 3 keys in one and it reacts to different temperatures. So we have to backtrack to the part where we fought Vulcan Raven, and then we have to backtrack to the boiler room. But then after all that walking, we activate Metal Gear Rex.
Liquid!
Oh, I got it. What you just saw right there was how I was gonna defeat Rex. I did it! The second phase with Rex was a little more difficult. Now, there was a point where I thought I could roam around and look for items. That ended up being a big mistake because Rex's missiles are very, very powerful and take a lot of health, despite you having any body armor on or not. Okay, not all hope is lost. Dang it. That didn't work. What? Oh, let's go! Save.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
And now we move on to Liquid Snake, the final boss. This one was especially challenging, more challenging than Metal Gear Rex, because it's a hand-to-hand combat fight with a timer, and it was hard to get up close to Liquid, and I kept messing up a lot.
Have at you, Snake! What's wrong, Snake?
I don't think about that. I don't think so. Okay, maybe, yeah. Yeah, no, we're out of time. Come on, one more hit. Yes! With 12 seconds to spare. And now we move on to the last segment. The car chase.
I got it, Snake. Jump in. Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake. Snake, hold on.
This part was harder than it should have been because the turret turned so slowly, but I wasn't ready to give up yet.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
Come on. And after all the blood, sweat, and tears, this happened. Wait, is this it? Yeah, I did it! I did it! Oh, I did it! I beat the game! Whoa! Let's go! Whoa! Oh, I did it! I am the first person to beat this game with the steering wheel! Let's go! And with that, I beat the game. With a grand total of 63 game overs, 24 alerts, across about 8 hours of gameplay. I don't know how to describe how I felt when I beat it. The closest, comparison that I can give is when, an athlete has been working his or her entire life to get into the Olympics and then wins a gold medal. That kind of accomplishment. That's what it felt like for me. And it was hard. It was really hard. Way harder than I was expecting. By far, the hardest parts was the fight with Revolver Ocelot and the 2 fights with Sniper Wolf. I mean, there were other things that were challenging, like the fight with the Hind V, the tank, the fight with Liquid on top of Metal Gear Rex, and Metal Gear Rex itself. But the most important thing about this is that I did it. I have proven that you can in fact beat Metal Gear Solid 1 with a racing wheel setup. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to support me, like, comment, subscribe, all that. If you want to support me financially, you can buy my book. I'm not going to tell you what it is. There's a link in the description. Just go buy it. Reading is optional, but if you do read it, let me know how it is. I would really, really appreciate it. And, who knows? I might do a challenge like this again in the future. Maybe, maybe not. It's just, I don't want to underestimate it again.